Yo, what's going on guys, Doug MC here. Thank you very much for tuning into another video. This is Crota's End. This is the new raid on Destiny. It came out last Tuesday and this is the final boss battle. I finally got the video together for you guys, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Just going to give you a couple of tips and tricks, or a couple of things that actually help you if you have a 6-man or a group that can't really finish this raid and just are frustrated and just need a couple of tips on how to do it. I'll give you a couple of tips on what my groups do and how we do it so efficiently and how we actually finish it within about 5 or 6 minutes. So you have, it is literally 5 or 6 minutes to defeat Crota. Once he gets enraged, he actually sends the black and green ball. If you've done it before, if someone dies, this black and green mist or the bomb comes over the map and you've got to shoot it before it comes down and hits the map. But if he goes enraged, it will just keep spawning, you can't stop it. So that's his enraged. He'll also spawn ogres and knights and everything like that, so you don't really want to do that. So this is a couple of tips and tricks that we do to actually finish Crota off really quickly in this video. So we have one person on call out, one person with the sword. We have everyone trying to kill the sword bearer when he spawns in. We have 2 people or everyone on night duty and 1 person on the jump down knight. Now I'll explain that so if everyone's like, what are you talking about? So I'll just go over that right now. The person who is on call out, what I call that call out is, he's the last person who's going to put damage on Crota for the person who has the sword to do damage. So with our group, I think it was for this one, we always have it as QP Whack. He's got great timing with this. So what he does, he has a Gallahorn, and when Crota's down to like minimal health, he'll tell, I think the person who was doing the sword this time, we've had 2 people, we've had X Zombie God and QT Fatal. We've had those 2 doing that sword part. Whenever he has the minimal damage, he'll shoot his Gallahorn and say go up now, and so the timing of them jumping up, and then Crota will kneel, and then they can get the maximum hits with the sword on Crota. We generally can average about 4 hits. Once he goes orange, once Crota goes orange, that's when you've got to bail out, or else he'll just kill the person with the sword. He'll just slam him. It's just ridiculous. But we've actually had that several times, and it is frustrating. But you have to have really good communication with that person who's shooting that last Gallahorn, and I think that's why we do so much damage in this video. And we've done it about 2 times now, defeating Crota, and it's just that communication with that person. We have 1 person on the drop down knight. He's the one, so there's 2 knights, as you can see. I always look up to the top there. There's 2 knights that spawn, but also there's a knight that jumps down. I think it's GJ or JGK, that's his game tag. He's the one who's going, watching for that knight that jumps down onto the bridge and actually runs at you and attacks you. If you don't take that knight out when you're trying to damage Crota, you're not going to be able to do damage to Crota because he'll just kill you. So that's another thing. Also, we have everyone else's, or we'll have 1 person, but everyone generally looks up for the 2 knights. There's always 2 knights that spawn up top there. If you don't take those knights out, they'll just do damage to the person with the sword. So you always take them out straight away. When the sword bearer comes, who spawns in the middle, we all stand on the actual steps and just shoot him so we can all take him down really quickly. And another tip, guys, is if you don't take that sword bearer down quickly, you lose time on damaging Crota. So I think we averaged getting 2 hits on Crota each time because we took him down so fast. If you take heaps of time taking him down, then you're not going to be able to put any damage on Crota because he'll just run away from you. So that's a tip that if you're struggling with, so take him down quickly. You also have to pick up the thing in the middle before you start. It's called the Talus. That actually regens your health. If you don't have that, you're going to die. Pretty much, you're going to die. So what we're doing here now is after we get 2 sword bearers down and we put 4 damage on Crota, he'll spawn 2 ogres, and so we run to the back. We have someone with blessings of light, put that down, and everyone regens their health. Everyone grabs the talus, and then we have weapons of light down. I think I was running weapons of light in this one. and so we can take down ogres real quick. And then what we do after that, we just rotate back from the right and we come all the way through back to the left. You just got to watch and bear in mind that there actually can be exploding thrall through here. I think there's 2 or 3 exploding thralls through here. So if you've got like a hunter in your group, make sure he saves his super with his golden gun and with the exploding helmet, or just with the exploding perk on, and you can, you know, just fly through this part really quickly. That's something that hunter can actually do, and is actually useful for this part. But yeah, and then we just do the same thing over and over again, guys. I also will say the person who has the sword must be at least level 31. You won't do maximum damage unless he's 31. And so what you can do to get to level 31, get raid gear, but if you're struggling like me, I've done 3 characters and got nothing. I've got 23 radiant shards, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for next week that I can actually get some, you know, gear and I can level something up. But if you need to get to level 31 or get someone to level 31, just buy some Vanguard gear, do some rock strikes, get some Vanguard marks, buy some gear so you can get to level 31 so you can actually do some damage. If you get again guys, if you get this timing right, you can easily do 4 hits on Crota and you can get him down within 2 or 3 turns. I'm not sure what we got. I think we almost got Enrager's Near and we finished him off on the right side. We went through 2 sets of ogres, so it's kind of, if you get that part down pat, it's fine. And if you don't have anyone going down, it just speeds a lot of it up. You can have one down and you can recover from it, but generally I wouldn't want to have any downs. Make sure, you know, you play it safe. There's a lot of communication. You know, with the Bolt of Glass, there didn't really have to be much communication, but with this boss, there has to be tons, because no one calls out the knights up top. As you can see, we're all making sure that we kill those knights. If you don't, they're just going to blast you and pretty much one hit you with their blast. And we were lucky enough that myself and an ex-zombie girl were running Titans, so we could all put the bubbles up and everyone could sit in them. But yeah, no, this group was this is the quickest I've done it with. I think we've had a couple of other people jump in and out, but mainly I'm playing with the same people. So I think we go through one more set of ogres and then we do it all over again. There was rumours where Hunter with Blade Dancer could go up and actually do more damage to Crota. I'm not aware of that, I'm not sure, but you can try that out for yourself if you want, but I'm not going to try it. I'm just going to stick with this routine. There's also another area where everyone can sit down in this bottom area where we are now, and you kill the sword bearer. You kill the sword bearer, and then you get the sword. Someone runs up, and everyone does damage back there, and then you can do damage like that with Crota. We did try, but we thought this method was a lot better, as you know, we did a lot more damage to him than we did when we were all sitting back here. So that's another cheese spot if you want. But generally, guys, this one will work. If you've got great communication, if you've got the right guns, definitely, again, Galahorn is the most OP weapon possible. If you have 2 or 3 people running icebreakers that can take down the knights. As you can see as well, Thrall was standing around the steps. They won't run up unless you're right on the bottom of the steps. If you're like halfway, they're not even going to attempt to hit you. So that's another thing, bear in mind. A lot of people do worry about the Thrall there, thinking, oh no, they're going to hit me. But they won't even come near you unless you're right down the bottom and actually want, you know, like on that dirtish part. So that's another tip, guys. I think we finish him off. So we're taking down ogres, and I think we have like 2 more swords, and then we do, then we defeat him. I think I've got from Crota, I've got the fusion rifle. It's an arc fusion rifle, and I got an arc LMG. Its fire rate is ridiculous, and thank you very much for someone whoever's calling me at the moment. But sorry about that. But yeah, guys, so I think we're just about to finish him off. Hopefully you do enjoy this video. If you did, please like, favorite, and subscribe. It does help me out. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If it did help you in any way, please, give me a comment and say, oh, thanks for helping me out. That was awesome. I can give you more tips and tricks, guys, if you want. If you need any more help, just like I said, just leave a comment. I'll help you out in any way I can. I am posting up right now. I am doing a video on a glitch for the bridge. That one's it's a pretty simple glitch. So definitely check that out. I'll link everything that I've done with this raid. I'll also be making a video of the new chest that I found a couple of days ago. So stay tuned for that video if you want to see that. And yeah guys, so hopefully it helped you. I'm going to let the video roll out and finish off here. I think we finally kill him here on this section. Yeah, so anyway guys, I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.